Hola muchachos, ¿qué tal? Buenos días. Aquí tienen el horario para hoy. Viernes, el 25 de febrero, o lunes, el 28 de febrero. Only homework for today was to submit the two in-class activities we did last class. Práctica con el pretérito was a handout that looked like this. And you can look at the daily agenda video from last class as to how to fill this out. The other one was the song lyrics, Todo Cambió, the song that we looked at, filling in the blanks with the regular and irregular conjugations of the preterite. So those were to be submitted via Canvas. Daily agenda continues to be to express past actions in the preterite or simple past tense. You're going to take a few notes to begin class today to do the warm-up for today. And those notes are on page 126. It's the key vocabulary, the initial key vocabulary for Chapter 3A. The new chapter will start. Chapter 3A, all about the community and things that we do in the community. And this vocabulary is specific to things that we do around the house. Things that we do in our room to help out. Things we do in the kitchen. In other rooms throughout the home. Outside the home, and then these are other locations in and around the community. So after you take those notes, you're going to knock out your warm-up, which is to indicate 3 things that you've done recently to help around the house. So using the vocabulary on page 126, the verbs there, pick 3 of them and express them in the preterite tense, which is on page 110. To talk about 3 things that you've done recently to help out. The next thing we'll do is a closed listening activity, looking at the song lyrics Todo Cambió, El Amor que Perdimos, the love that we lost. We'll listen to that song, and then you will fill in the blanks with the correct conjugations of the preterite. It's very similar to the song we did last class. Then we're going to play bingo. Bingo for regular preterite conjugations will play 4 games. The first game will consist of AR verbs. The second game will consist of ER verbs. And the third game will be all IR verbs. Game 4 is going to be any AR, ER, and IR verbs of your choosing. And the way that you're going to fill this out is using the past tense conjugations on page 110. You're going to label the top of each of these vertical columns yo for the B column, tú for the I column, él, ella, usted for the N column, nosotros for the G column, and then ellos, ellas, ustedes for the O column. So yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes, just right across, and then you're going to fill in those vertical columns with the correct conjugations of the 5 AR verbs we're going to do for game 1, 5 ER verbs for game 2, 5 IR verbs for game 3, and then again game 4 is any combination of AR, ER, and IR. So submit that in Canvas, and that is your only homework for next class, is to make sure that both of those 2 assignments are submitted before we see each other again. So that is our agenda for today, muchachos. Nos vemos en la clase. Chao.